All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 943 on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It is going to be a good one. It is a hot July. Oh, my goodness. But tonight's going to be hot, too, because we got Test Taking Techniques. That's right, Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. I'm glad to be back. I had to be back. Apparently, there was a Microsoft and a, what is it called? Strike Force?
No, that's CrowdStrike.
Strike Force Gold. I don't know. Strike Force.
No.
Anyways, there was an update, a bug. All the airlines got delayed. Had to go pick up my relatives from the airport because they were stranded. Literally, they told them to just drive. They're all drive to Montana. You're probably gonna be easier because you're not getting a flight this week. Pretty much what they told them.
Yeah, it's all over the news. Delta is not
Bananas.
looking good.
No. Well, all of them except for Alaska and the Southwest.
Well, Delta's taking the brunt of it.
Yeah, they're taking the big hit, but it was worldwide.
Yes.
Anyways, all right, but we're not here to give you airport news or travel news. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. That's Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7. That makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice. And what was that update, Brandy?
The Starbucks one of the Starbucks by us still can't work there with cash registers.
Really? Yeah, I heard about that. And money machines, banking,
hospitals, 911.
Hospitals. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So what does that tell you? Don't run Windows. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. Anyways, sorry, Dell users.
They got it from me on Monday.
Dude, they said it was scary because at the airport, all the screens went blue. Yeah, they got the blue screen of death.
I heard that everybody got the blue screen of death. If you guys have Windows, you know what we're saying. And and it takes a human to reboot all that.
Yeah, so the thing about it is that update went into what they call the kernel of your operating system and just basically blows out the brain. So that literally has to be all redone. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, I will say this. I read an article and they said that since we heavily rely on IT and IT services for basically the globe, that there's going to be a call for stricter regulations like banking, financial services, all of those things, that IT needs to have strict regulations in place so this doesn't happen again.
So they are saying it was Strike Force's I call them Strike Force. It was their fault, but Microsoft, they made it to where it could be done because they gave up. Like, it was an update that had been updated that was out of date for a long time ago, that it had that access, and that Microsoft was kind of lazy about making it to where it couldn't do that anymore. And they were the only. That's why they were the only ones really affected by it.
What? Not Apple?
No, not Apple. But there's people that hate on Apple. So, anyways, all right, everybody. Let's get this thing done. It's just good to be back. That's all I'm saying. And I hope a lot of you are keeping your studying going. I hope you guys are staying consistent with it. You got to stay consistent with it. I know I say this every dang time, but you know what? It has to happen. It has to happen. That's the only way it can happen, is if you stay with it and stay consistent through it and get it done. Stick to a process. We talk about, sticking consistent, but what? A process, a system. We here have our own system in which we get things done around here. It's not the normal. It's not, here's a 489-page book and go read that 5 times and go do that. It's not what?
It's not CrowdStrike.
Oh, it's not where you go memorize content and say, hey, you're going to pass. I guarantee you're going to go get a Q bank and go get an 80-90%, and then you're going to go pass. Guys, it doesn't work that way. None of the Q banks look like the exam. None of them. None. Not Snaplin. Not the other ones.
Letters.
Not the letters. None of those. Doesn't matter. Name one. It's not it. It's not on there. It's not going to be. The only thing is it's keyword association. Keywords do not change. Keywords don't change. Keywords don't change. They don't. They're the same. Last night, Brandy did keywords, right? She did Monday, KONA catchphrase, keywords. Tonight, we're going to do techniques. Guys, this is a technique in which, even if you don't know what's on you don't know what the question's saying, you don't even know what the answer's saying, you don't know nothing. Sometimes we get like that. We've studied, we know, we've been to the classes, we've heard Brandy do her sessions, right? We've been into all of the videos that Kona has to offer. And you're like, oh my gosh, I know this. I know this, but none of this is ringing a bell. Guys, that's when the techniques, that's when you need a strategy. That's when you need something to help you get there. And it's not simply like some people might classify what we do here as like, oh, it's just process of elimination. That, guys, this is not process of elimination. It is, but it's not the only thing. We're focusing on keywords, patterns, all these different things, taking advantage of the way they write exams. Guys, these don't just work on securities exams. That's why we have MLO passers. That's why I have people who said they passed their nursing exams. That's why I have people who passed their MBA. That's why I have people who went out there and they got some other credentials, right? Maybe even a bartending one or tattooing one or whatever it is. Guys, they work. It's bananas. Like Eric, he's on. He was like, I've been studying. I know your techniques just for funsies. I just did it. I didn't study. I just took the bar, whatever licensing thing, use the techniques, and I passed. Guys, he knew the stuff, but you know what? He was like, I'm just going to have fun with these multiple choice exams and I'm just going to see if it works. Guess what? It works. We teach it to our kids in junior high and high school. I'm telling you guys this because it's a process and a system. It helps you get this thing done in a way that you can help you pass multiple exams, not just one. That's why our system is the way it is. We don't just have just one exam when you sign up for us that you pay for one access to one exam or you pay for just one bit of content. Guys, we give you 3 exams per choice except for the 26 and 65, but we are changing that soon. We are going to give you guys access to like 4 different exams, have 3 options. We are going to be introducing individual tutoring, by the way, and we're going to have all kinds of great stuff going on soon. But right now, what we got going on is we got the academy starting up next week. We got the exam mastery happening every Monday and Friday. We've got the 21-day plans for the SIE, the 663, and the 26. We also have a 30 and 60-day plan for the Series 65, and we have options for the Series 7. Guys, we got it all. And it all comes with different ways to conquer these exams with exam mastery that we teach you how to find these techniques. So tonight we're going to do it for free, but we go into depth on how to get this thing done. I had someone just reach out recently. They were like, I'm still struggling with the fact that I approach these questions with content and I do it the same old way that I used to, right? And they're like, I just need to focus in on what you guys have been doing, and I'll turn this thing around. Yeah, guys, it is a strategy that which it takes you got to learn it. It's a skill set you have to learn. Buy into it. Have to be open-minded to it. Accept it. Just like my guy Eric, he constantly was struggling with the overthinking. He bought into the system a little bit, and guess what? He got pass notices. Yep. I can go on and on about other people that have got pass notices just that way. Guys, it's just buying into it. That's why we have people that are completely dyslexic passing exams. That's why we have people who don't speak English for the first time passing exams. So check it out. Scan the QR code. Hit the links. Join in on it. We got the academy, like I said, starting on is it next week? No, the following week. We got August 1st. We're going to be in August. We're going to start. And then the academy will start from the day 1 of the SIE, but you can start the 21-day. We have plenty of passers that way. We got the study guides for the 6, the SIE, the 6, the 63. We got something for the 26. No mention of the 65 right now. KONA community on the Discord. You can meet up over there. You can ask questions. We even have a place where you guys can meet up and study together. We got an Instagram. We got a Telegram. Check it all out. 951-290-3077. That's where you can reach me at. And if you're following us on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, spread the word of what the free sessions are. Yes. Spread the word. You are our marketing. I think it might be a good one. It might be a bad way, but either way, you're our marketing. So make sure to spread the word of KONA. I appreciate all the people that were at convention that were spreading the word, by the way. Gene, Sally, Eric, Olympia. I know there's quite a few others that I'm not going to mention right now, not because they're under the what do they call it, witness protection program. It's just because I just sometimes just don't have the knowledge, the wherewithal. Yeah. Rose, I know, was there. John. Yeah. There's a few others that
Bruce
did
and
mention.
Kimberly.
Yes. Christina, Aces United, Hugo,
Woo!
Mike Hugo wearing his shirt.
Yay, yay.
Anyways, we got sessions happening tomorrow. We got the SIE starting off with that exam mastery. We got the 63 and the 26. Make sure to be there. The fun starts at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but check the local listings there on the screen for your time zone and be there at that time. Arizona, you are on Pacific Standard Time, just in case you're wondering. I know the clock, it moves back and forth, but Arizona don't care. It is Pacific time right now.
I wish.
Yeah, I know. Hawaii doesn't either.
Nope.
They're 4 hours out, right?
Three.
3 hours.
Mhm.
Yeah. In the fall, they're 4 hours.
2.
2 hours. Oh, like I said, don't follow me. Just know your times.
I just know because I want to be there.
All right, you ready? Let's do this. Test taking techniques Tuesday. That's right. But we got rules of test taking techniques. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask what exam did that question come from. Don't get all crossed up in the difficulties. Is that my exam? Am I studying for that? Is that the SIE? Is that the 6? Is that the 26? Hey guys, just a little heads up. If you're studying the SIE, guess what? They're all on your exam, so don't worry about it. I'm just starting at the low level of the SIE. Guys, let me tell you a little secret about the SIE and how cool they made this. Or not. They were like, you know what? We can make it easy, or we can make it to where all the exams are on one question, on one exam.
I mean, why not?
Why not? You know what? Everything that we got, let's just throw it on the first one.
Yeah.
Just throw it all on there.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
That's why we offer all the stuff when you sign up.
Yeah.
You have access to all this stuff. So yeah, see guys, so it doesn't matter what it is. The techniques hold like tried and true, just like I said in the beginning. It doesn't matter. It's multiple choice stuff. Guys, it is a skill set, like I was saying. And how do we get good at skill sets? Practice. We want you to do a 10-question flash quiz right after this episode, this session, or whenever you're watching it. We want you guys to apply the techniques that you're looking at. Do it for fun. Do it for fun. Guys, when you're practicing, don't act like it's like the end of the world if you get it wrong. Same with like failing an exam. It doesn't matter. Nothing's going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt. I know your ego might get hurt. I know that your feelings might get hurt. I know that you have like a lot of emotions, right? You're like that movie Inside Out 2 inside your head. You know, you got them all running through your brain, running rampant. But look it, nothing really happens to you. You're going to have the same health that you had before and after, right? The computer is not going to reach out and slap your mama. It's going to be okay. So when you practice this stuff, it's all right if you don't get it. You got to keep practicing it. Just like as if you were playing basketball and you were trying to do a crossover dribble and you kept hitting your leg. That doesn't mean give up on the crossover dribble. That means you need to just keep practicing. That means you need to make more layups. It's like if you're practicing your guitar and you kept hitting the fret wrong. Guess what? You just keep practicing your fingerboard. You just keep practicing where your placement at. And guess what? The next thing you know, you're playing.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. It takes a minute to learn a skill set. But once you get it and you add it to your arsenal, look, you can raise your scores by 10, 20, 30%. Maybe not even, I'm not even saying this is 100%. We don't give no guarantees around here. And I don't say crazy stuff like 100% guaranteed, all that stuff that other people say. That's BS. Nothing's 100% in this world. Nothing. Nothing I don't feel is really guaranteed either, but that's another story for another day, right?
Right.
But I'm just saying is guys, it's just a skill set. So you just learn it and stick with it and learn how Brandy does it right now. And you know what? Tonight, what do you want to say about tonight, Brandy? Do they need to know content?
Nah.
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 Yeah. So if you're in the very beginning, you're into a good one right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So much happening right now. There is an underwriter,
Yes.
a stockbroker,
Yes.
an investment advisor under the Investment Advisors Act of 1940. Why can't we just say
Investment advisor?
I don't know.
I know, but we need to. Obviously, they want us to pay attention to the Advisor Act of 1940 for either distraction or importance.
Right. And then the agent of the issuer. So what do we say here, right? First of all, this is the longest, number one. It's very specific, right? The act, and it has a number.
As a year.
Yeah. Right. So look at the question. Anyone who part of their business gives investment advice. Investment advisor, maybe.
That's it. Look, and everybody was thrown off. They're like, be No, guys, keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it.
What's my favorite
Simple.
phrase? Think less.
Think less. Okay. All right. So funny, right? Intrinsic value, premium, time value, and strike price. Okay. This is the only one word.
Yeah. The rest are other things. Premium is like premium steak, premium time, premium. We know what premium is, right? Out of this kind of study world.
Yeah, and I think that most of us know, like when we buy insurance, we pay premiums.
Premium car.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe I don't drive a BMW for no reason. She likes premium.
There you go. The price,
I don't even know if she drives a BMW. I just throwing it out there.
the price that the buyer of a contract pays. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here for a second. The price that the buyer pays. So we don't pay, the price is not the value.
Right.
Right? Makes sense? And it's the buyer of a contract pays or the writer receives per share on an option contract. That's not a strike price.
No.
We don't pay a strike price to buy a contract.
No. And if
No.
you think you did, no.
No, we pay a premium for a contract.
Does that make sense? You pay premium, right? Why do we pay for things a lot of times? We want the premium thing, or we're looking for that premium thing that helps us. It ain't well, it's better.
Yeah.
Premium's better, right?
Yeah. Premium gas, number 91.
Right.
2.
First class premium.
Yeah. That's right. We are premium.
Premium choice cut meat.
Yeah. Trading in fixed annuities, trading in the over-the-counter market, trading in commodities markets, trading in the futures markets. I'm going to be real with you guys. Didn't even notice that A is the only one that doesn't say markets because I focused on the fact that that was the only one with an acronym. That was it. That's all I focused on. And then it said something about FINRA regulates all matters related to investment banking, including, well, it says investment banking, including that's specific, right? That's specific. That's specific. But what's over the counter? I don't know.
I don't know. Generics.
Right? But it's capital. So I'm going with that. That's it. That's it. Now I could totally go into all this detail about why commodities and futures and fixed annuities are not regulated by FINRA, but we don't need it.
Yeah, I was reading it more like, going to the pharmacy. Like, yeah, they regulate the stuff that the pharmacist gives you and also the stuff that's over the counter, like the Advil and everything. Everything's regulated, including the easy to gets.
Yes. Yes.
Go get some Sudafed and see how many times you got to give your driver's license.
Now, right?
That's regulation.
Bro, don't have sinus problems. Shoot.
Some of us lived through the 90s. We know why.
Hey, all I know is this. Like, one day I'm gonna get a call. They'll be like, "Ma'am, you use too much sinus medicine." Anyways, all right, guys. I have to say this because
Walter White.
I know. No, man, just sinus problems. Anyways, yes. So first of all, C and D both have and. But here's the thing that I want you guys to know. You are going to be hearing, we are in an election year.
Oh my gosh, monetary and fiscal policy already.
And the only thing these two presidential candidates should be speaking about is fiscal policy because it is the only thing that the president and Congress can control. Does that make sense? So if that's true, our answer is either president and Congress fiscal or Federal Reserve Board and circled the wrong one. The FRB and monetary policy. Okay. Now I'm going to give you guys a huge hint right now. If you are taking a multiple choice test and it's going to ask you a question.
So this one's a little bit of content.
It's only that because you guys should know this as adults in the United States. You guys should know that fiscal policy is president and Congress. Okay.
I'm going to give like big eyebrows. Some people are like, I didn't know that.
Okay.
But now you know.
Now you do because you know why, guys? You're getting a license in financial services. So you have to know that. Okay.
Don't know. Now you know. Now look at what you got for the price of your internet.
That's right. You got it. Now you can talk election talk. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Don't
guys,
do that.
Do not look. There's a few things you never talk about with clients, and religion and politics is the two top things. Don't
Yeah.
don't ever just don't.
I
Just
feel like you got to carry a blue hat and a red hat in your backpack now.
actually, you know what? Somebody once told me that if you just side with your client, like this is what somebody told me, right? If you side with your client, that they're not going to recommend you to their friends who are opposing them, right? So like, so if like you're meeting with a Republican, right? And their brother has more money, but it's a Democrat, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Republican, right? And you're just agreeing with your client. Now you're not going to get the referral to the brother because he's a Democrat. He's not going to agree with you. So it's just better to be neutral. You have no opinion. That's the opinion. All right, guys. So sorry, fun fact. All right, so here's what I wanted to say about this. Do you guys see how B says Federal Reserve Board and then in parentheses FRB?
Yeah.
That is a true, this is how you will see it as a definition. This is a more correct way of saying the Federal Reserve Board in a multiple choice setting. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
This is cheating. Right?
Okay.
Because there's no, it doesn't say Federal Reserve Board. It just says FRB.
Right.
Okay. So based purely on that, I could cross off this and circle that. And the question says something about taxation. Taxation is president and Congress. And that is why our answer. That's it.
Took a little bit of content, but you know, it was, I feel like it wasn't that hard to follow.
No. But the one thing that I noticed.
The only true statement on there was the fact that fiscal policy is enacted by a president and Congress. And you could just get that right by just knowing that.
Right.
That's
and
the only true statement.
Yes. And just the way A is written, that's not going to fly on the test.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Mini Max. I don't know why, but when I see Mini Max, I think of those old Toyota trucks. The little ones.
Isn't the Mini Max a Mitsubishi?
Oh, maybe those are the Mitsubishi ones. But you know what I'm talking about, the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Best efforts. I'm gonna give it my best.
Give it my all.
Firm commitment.
It's like
Now,
marriage.
I always say this.
Firm commitment on that.
Yes, guys. Firm commitment means could mean two different things, but yet the same thing. Firm commitment could be like Andy just said, I'm gonna firmly commit like a marriage, or it could say the firm is committing, right? So it could be either or. Same difference though. It works away. And then all or none. I'm gonna give it my all, or I'm gonna give none.
Wow.
Right? I'm gonna give it my all, or I'm just
like the Yoda. It's like the Yoda answer. There is no try.
Right? Okay. So this is like more of a word match thing, right? So which type of underwriting is characterized by the broker-dealer buying the entire, so the firm is buying the entire issue and then they're going to re-offer it to the public. The firm is buying the issue and they're going to resell it. Yeah, guys, that takes commitment right there. See how I did that? Like I didn't even like I don't even know like underwriting, whatever. None of that mattered. It was just the vibe of the question matching the vibe of the answer.
Yeah, because if someone's like saying, hey, we're gonna do this before we do that, you don't want like, what is the heck is a mini max anyway? That seems very small. Best effort. Do you want the best effort? Oh yeah, we'll try our best to do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then all or none. No, wait. What?
Right.
Why none? No.
No, I have to sell some of this stuff.
No.
You don't understand.
No, that's not how it goes.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's how I looked at it.
Ooh, one more. Now, you guys know my little trick about Mona. Must, only, never, and always.
Yes.
Now, must, only, never, and always is usually not true.
But they're all there, not true, I guess.
So look at that. Never, always, never, always. Now, check this out. I'm going to go to the next question. Never equal, always be greater, never exceed, always equal. Guys.
Always equal and never equal are exact opposites too.
It's true. But then I was looking at the word exceed.
Yeah.
Because it's totally different.
It is.
You can never exceed the number of shares authorized. Can you ever exceed the number authorized? Whatever. It doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
No, right? So that makes sense. This is a true statement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest.
There's a dozen eggs, but in this box, I'm putting 14.
No, where are you putting those other 2 eggs? You're going to squeeze them in? You can't squeeze eggs.
Oh.
a corporation increases capitalization by selling shares of stock, which could either come from a new issue or previously authorized, but unissued shares, total stock outstanding must never exceed the number authorized. I didn't even know about any of that stuff. I just know that that statement sounded correct.
That sounds good to me.
Boom. Done. And that's it.
That's it. That's how it goes.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying, guys. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
And sometimes keep it like Switzerland, right? Keep it neutral.
Keep it neutral. Keep
You
it
know,
simple.
our neighbor put a big flag in the yard. It was for Switzerland. Good news is a big plus. Anyways, that's my joke for the day. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We got member sessions happening tomorrow. We've got more. Are we going to do techniques or content tomorrow? What are we doing, Brandy?
Techniques.
Oh, she wants to do it again. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We're going to have more fun again tomorrow. It's what we're going to do tomorrow.
It's fun.
It is. It's a big
fun.
plus.
Maybe I'll do it live.
Maybe we'll do it live. Oh, a live quiz? Who wants to see a live quiz? I know there's a lot of people going, me. You know what? I love live quizzes because some people think that you just cherry pick this stuff and you don't really use the techniques.
True.
They always do that. I know there's a lot of people that say that. She just picks the questions that it works just so you guys can see. So that way we can do a Q bank, and then that way you guys go, oh, that's how she really does do it. We'll do more than 6.
I'll do a whole 10 question.
I think you should do it at Brandy speed. You guys ready for that? We'll have fun tomorrow.
Nobody's ready for that.
But you know what? It's the same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Practice the techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.